back to Good Morning Vail. Joining us last minute, the whole crew just showed up from the Vail Valley from the film festival, and I've got producer Katie Mustard in the studio. Katie, you got a lot going on right now, it seems like, but you talked off camera, and you love having a lot going on.
I do love it. It's pretty normal to have 3 movies at a festival for me.
It is?
Yeah.
All right, I want to sort of read my notes.
Yeah.
Variety's top 10 producers to watch in 2015.
Yeah.
That's just the start of it. It sounds like, though, you've been involved with this for quite some time. How did you get into producing? Like, what was your...
I went to film school. I knew I wanted to be in film. I had no idea what, and I didn't know what producers do, because a lot of people have no idea what that is. But at film school, I very quickly gravitated towards organizing everything and being in charge. I was like, that's what producers do. That's what I would like to do. And so I made a bunch of short films, and I just immediately after film school started working freelance as a production person. So I kind of came up as a PA, production coordinator, production manager, line producer, and now producer. So I just worked my way up, and that's why I make a lot of movies. I just was constantly working, sometimes doing 2 or 3 projects at once.
And then how does it flow into, obviously you have a project you're working on, a project you're going to produce, and then how do you put it out there for, obviously you have casting calls. You put the word out for people to come in, and you explore and find those relationships and the people that fit the roles that you're looking for, or how you can make a role fit around a particular person. And you have some great casts in these films that are here for the film festival alone.
Yeah, the casting process is actually one of the more creative aspects of it, which is fantastic. It's you have a screenplay, you read a role, and you think, who could do this? And when you're talking about celebrities and or stars, you already kind of know who those people are. So one of my films has Ray Liotta in it.
And I know we were talking about Ray Liotta off camera, and I think he's fascinating.
Well, this movie it wasn't the director or writer who sat down and said, I'm writing this for Ray, but when we read it, we were like, Ray Liotta is the only person who can play this part, and we sent the script straight to him.
You had him in mind before.
Just once the screenplay was written. But we didn't do a casting call. With actors of that level, you're basically sending it through their agencies.
And let them read it and see if they want to be involved with it.
Yeah. And so we sent him the script, and he met with us and said, I'll do it, which was a dream come true.
Then how about, the first film we're going to talk about is All We Had, and that's starring Katie Holmes and Luke Wilson. How about the Katie Holmes program? Was it the same deal? You had a spot for her, you saw that happening, you set it off?
No, she directed the movie as well.
Oh, that's correct. She directed the movie.
So a little different story, because she found the material, which was a book, developed it into a screenplay, and it's interesting when an actor directs. A lot of times they're doing it because they're looking for a vehicle for themselves to act in, that they're not getting sent otherwise. She needed some different material. She's trying to break out of a mold. She found this book. She said, this is a story I want to tell as a director, but also a role I want to play as an actor. And then she developed it. And then she got Jane Rosenthal involved, who's a big producer, who said, I don't know how to make a small movie. She called me. I got involved, and I put the project together.
All right, and then the one with Ray Liotta, Sticky Notes, another wonderful piece of work. I watched the trailer alone, and it makes me want to see the movie, and that's what trailers are all about. There's some footage from that one.
Great.
And I'm excited about to see. So tell us, once again, what's the base behind this? What's the story behind this?
This is a story that's a complicated story between a daughter and a father who, a lot of times in real life, when a parent gets sick, you can't kind of just drop everything and go home and take care of them. In this story, that's, it's sort of showcasing that complication of you love your parents, but it's always difficult as well. And Ray is a very difficult character to deal with.
And now custody.
Yes.
Tell us that one. There's another one. Tell us more. You got just a load of them.
Custody is another amazing film. It's 3 incredible female stars. Viola Davis plays a judge.
We love Viola Davis too. She's amazing.
Viola's amazing. Catalina Sandrino Marino plays a mother who has basically a fight with her kid, and her kid gets taken away from her. And Hayden Panettiere plays a young attorney who's representing Catalina. And it's sort of the story of all 3 of these women's place in a courtroom drama, and how each of their perspectives is different. They're all trying to do good, but a lot of times they have their own faults and flaws that they're dealing with.
I think it's neat, very neat. And you're going to be part of the panel discussion this afternoon,
Yeah,
too.
There's an incredible panel on women
in film, and that's great. And that's what the film festival is all about this year, women in film.
I think it's incredible. It needs, honestly, it sounds like a debate we've had many times, a conversation, but we still need to have it because the numbers are staggeringly low for women in film. And honestly, we just need to bring it to our conscious so we can start to make those changes.
That's right. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Congrats.
you.
I'm glad you're here. Congrats on everything and all your
Thank
future
you.
endeavors.
Thank
Once
you.
again, Katie Mustard, she's got 3 films here for the Vail Film Festival, and they're all available to be seen today at different times. You can go to vailfilmfestival.com for more information. We're going to take it to Nikki next. She has a look at your weather forecast for the day.